pretty cool thing that's about to happen. I'm Lauren from Q101. Thank you for coming to the lounge. Give yourselves a round of applause. What'd you tell your boss why you could come? Appointments? Personal day. I love a personal day. Sick? Who's sick? Don't cough.
Jury duty.
Jury duty. That's amazing. All right, not guilty. Well, congrats. Thank you for coming in today. I love this band so much. You love this band so much. Celebrating 10 years. Please welcome Chicago's own Beach Bunny! There he is. John. Hey, everybody. This is Nick joining us today. Lily and Anthony. Hi, guys.
What's up?
Welcome back. You know, it's been like 5 years since you've been in this room.
It's been a long time.
We've all changed. We've all grown so much. And you have a new album coming.
Woo!
Tunnel Vision, we've had some tastes of it, a couple little teaser tracks, and the album, of course, coming out April 25th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first time you three have written together?
Yeah.
Yeah, went from
Ever?
a 4-piece to a 3-piece.
Yeah.
And Anthony's now plays guitar.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I do bass on the record and like keyboard stuff too.
Oh my gosh, so many changes. So what was the biggest challenge all writing together for the first time after being together for so long?
That's a great question. I think just like learning how to gel, honestly. The writing process didn't change too much. It was more just like, how do we work without one less member?
Yeah, it'd be
Everybody
like,
had to step up on their roles.
yeah, it's like Lily comes with some ideas or a full song, and then it's like I'll play bass, and then John's always on the kit, and we just work around it, and then we demo it, and then I go home and write all these guitar parts, and then we decide later like if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
So
And
honestly,
that's-
more work for me, to be honest. That's the
Oh, okay.
difference. But it's okay. I like it.
You got a raise though, right?
We also wrote a lot like in the studio as opposed to, because like at practice, Anthony's playing bass.
It's only so much I can
Yeah,
do.
you can't play both instruments. So we were like, oh, geez, well, how are we going to do that? So it was a lot of like,
Trial and error.
yeah, trial and error. Yeah.
A lot of throwing stuff at the wall, but
Lot.
it was great. It was great stuff being thrown at the wall.
Well, what
Yeah.
stuck to the wall is amazing.
Thanks.
And I
Thank
think
you.
we need to get you one of those guitar basses. Don't they have those where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not the double guitar, but it's one
But
of
then
each?
Nick's out of a job.
That's true. Sorry, Nick. It seems so nice too.
Nick's the best.
So the lyrical themes on this album are obviously different, and as a band, you know, you're growing and changing and evolving. What prompted the initial shift in the lyrics?
I think I normally just write about my life, and whereas the past stuff was either instability in relationships or other romantic, oh, thank you, other romantic endeavors. Yeah, I feel like the last couple years I've just been very existential and dreading every day. So that's what I had to write about.
Welcome to 2025. I feel like we're all on the same page.
But you know, kind of helped me process some stuff. So I think I'm on the other side, and maybe like the next work will be like some cute love songs or something more light.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds, I don't know, sonically richer and definitely more grown up.
For sure.
Do you guys feel like grown-ups officially?
Yeah, I'll be 30 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in December I'll
Whoa.
be 30.
Yeah, woo.
I'm the oldest one.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
I went sledding last week, so I feel like my inner child is thriving. I hit some kids on accident.
Get out. Did you say scram?
Listen, okay. Kids these days,
Oh my God, you're so grown up.
they don't know how to get out of the way. You say, watch out, and they don't move.
They're busy TikToking.
And they don't say sorry either.
Okay, well, since you're all so grown up, could you each share with us the best advice that you have ever been given?
do it for you.
Do it for you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Somebody else go.
I have no idea. I don't know. Have fun.
Have
That
fun
is
is
really
great.
good.
That's great advice.
That one's good. That one's good.
I I guess just like stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
classic.
is all great advice from Beach Bunny. I'm loving this. And I see each one on a t-shirt too. Maybe future merch run. So you guys hooked up with Sean O'Keefe again, who produced Emotional Creature, all kinds of Chicago bands, Fall Out Boy, Plain White Tees, Real Friends, Am Taxi, Less Than Jake. What does he bring to Beach Bunny?
I feel like the quality of the sound has really gone up from when we first started. He's an amazing like engineer, and I think his strength comes in that and mixing. And I don't know. There was kind of a lot of I don't know how to put this. Like we had a lot of freedom to just try things and experiment, and he sort of lets us just go crazy with it and then pulls it back.
Yeah, he like it's like I'll come to the studio with tons of ideas, and I'll be like, "Is that adding to the song, or is it just like what do they say? It's like, is that more cheese on cheese pizza?" And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
true.
you're right. That's I'm not gonna play that part.
Yeah.
That part sucks.
That's a bad thing?
Well, I mean, it's like I know, right?
I'm like, give me triple cheese on
Bad analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're from Chicago, baby.
You're right.
Talking about that's actually
I messed up.
So visually, at least so far, with what we've been teased with what's coming with this album, I'm getting sports vibes. I'm getting the cheer outfits.
Totally.
I'm getting the tennis. Is that an Easter egg? Was that on purpose? Am I just making this up? Is there some kind of
No, that's true. That's true. That's true in a lot of ways. I feel like I was just trying to channel a preppy, sort of romantic feeling vibe. I really like contrast. And so since all of the songs are super heavy and dark and not about romance at all, I kind of wanted the aesthetic to be like very romantic and cutesy and pink, just to be a little more digestible, honestly.
I love that dichotomy. So if each of you could invent a sport that you would totally dominate, clearly Lily's going to be the snowboarder that's just like barreling kids down.
Absolutely.
Invent a sport that you would be the best at.
I really don't like sports. Let me think.
That's why you have to invent your own.
I know. I play guitar in a band. I don't know.
Yeah, something with a guitar and a bass at the same time. Maybe it's like
Collecting
you're paddling
favorite records.
You go. I don't know.
Come on, John.
I think I'd be the best. I would win gold at like going for morning walks. I'd win gold for utilizing Costco. I'd go gold for I don't know. Thinking about summer during the winter, way more than anyone ever. Super gold for that.
That's really good. Platinum.
Those are great sports.
Yeah.
I feel like, mine would be just like saying what I'm thinking. I'd be really good at that,
Yeah.
which is not always good.
That is good. Everyone in this band knows I can eat really spicy food.
Ooh.
So I feel like I would do like this hot pain Olympics of spice or something like that.
Have you ever done the wing challenge?
I wish.
Oh, have you done the one chip challenge?
No.
Oh my God!
I
Why
know.
didn't I know this? We could have done it now.
Next time.
Next time
I'll be
we got a
training.
plan. We got a date. All right. Is it true the song "Clueless" came together in only 5 minutes?
It was pretty fast. I don't know if it was exactly 5 minutes, but it
5 minutes and 22 seconds is what I have written down here.
What's your source? I wrote that one in one like go in my bedroom, and then I feel like when we got in the studio it was equally as fast, where we were almost jamming it as I don't think we really practiced it, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, was that an acoustic song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed
Yeah.
to be acoustic.
We made a demo
Yeah.
with like electrical. We were just
Yeah.
trying to do something at the end of the day to use our time, and I brought the song and we kind of just jammed it, and it automatically sounded good, which was sort of
It
rare.
was supposed to be like, it was called Acoustic Song originally, and then the three of us jammed it, and I feel like it was all there, and then there's like this part that got a last chorus, and I was like, oh, you have to do that. But overall, like that was
Yeah.
very fast, yeah.
It was probably the fastest song on the record, for sure.
You guys have done a lot of stuff at Electrical,
Yeah.
haven't you? Do you have any Steve Albini stories?
He recorded my dad's band.
What?
My dad's band was called Les Voyeurs. They never did anything at all.
Well, they recorded with Steve Albini. That's
Yeah,
something.
and my dad's an old punk rocker, so like Steve and them back in the day with all of his bands were friends. So I knew him as like a childhood friend, like father's friend. And then one time, the last time I talked to him, he tried to convince me that I was stealing his bike, but I wasn't sure if it was a joke or not. He's a very odd guy.
Yeah.
He's cool, but he's yeah.
Yeah, he saw
Yeah.
us playing Wii bowling a few years ago and was standing in the back in a jumpsuit looking really disappointed that we were playing Wii bowling.
Did you suck at it or?
I don't know.
I feel like he might have just been like wanting to do that instead of working.
That could
Play
be.
Wii, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe he was jealous, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was jealous.
It's not that he thought you sucked at the game.
Never.
I think I met him like 4 times, like 4 separate times in the studio where it's like he'd see me and be like, oh, hey. And we'd shake hands, but he never remembered me. But it was great because I got to shake his hand 4 times. So that's pretty
Alrighty.
cool.
Hell yeah. Well, going back to the video for Clueless, the big scene is you karaokeing at your own birthday party. Obviously, you have a song called Karaoke on Emotional Creatures. Are you a karaokeer?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I went like last week.
What?
Yeah, I love karaoke.
What's your go-to song?
Either Dancing Queen or like Unwritten, Natasha Bedingfield. You know, inspire everybody real
Wow.
quick.
Real quick. Do you have a karaoke spot? Are you very private with your okiing?
I think I just like I don't even like to be singing at karaoke. I like to just like be in the presence of other people singing. Yeah.
Really?
Community.
But sometimes I like to sing too. But I have to be talked into it.
I need a lot of alcohol.
Exactly.
Uptown Lounge is always the spot where it's always Uptown for one. It's never one. It's always karaoke.
For sure.
Karaoke Zach. You should come by. All 3 of you are born and raised here-ish?
Yeah, I'm from an hour west. I'm from Elgin.
Oh, way out in Weldon. In Welgin.
Elgin,
Way out.
Elgin. Yeah.
Yes, although for the most part.
Yeah.
I grew up in Ravenswood, Lincoln Square. I was my
Oh, wow.
I was my grandfather's house.
Okay.
He was an accordion player.
Look at your whole family.
Yeah.
Been prepping you for this moment.
They did some deals. I don't know.
Right? I love it. And look, you're here in the Q101 Lounge.
Sweet.
When people come to town to visit, where do you take them in Chicago?
Well, everybody wants to visit the Beans, so that's like a mandatory thing. But probably like the beach if it's summer. Yeah.
I always take them to, there's a Chinese dim sum place called Furama on Broadway. I take them to Furama a lot. Yeah, it's good. I went
Yeah.
there like 4 days ago. Makes me cry.
Nice.
It's so good.
Yeah, I usually take them if like we ran out of touristy things to do. We'll just go to the beach. Like it's probably like 15 minutes east on a bike from my spot. So just do that and do the lake trail and see what's up and like maybe go on a little adventure or something.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love when people come to visit and they don't realize, A, that there's a lake, let alone beaches,
Seriously.
and that they just blow their mind. What? And it really does look like an ocean because Lake Michigan's so big.
I forget who it was, but someone in my life was like, "Oh, I thought that the beach, like they were really confused about the sand. Like, oh, I thought all the sand got moved here." And I was like, "No, no, it's a real beach."
But we love them anyways.
I love them anyways.
10 years of Beach Bunny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
See, okay, I'm gonna clear this up real quick. Because it's technically it's 10 years, but the first song came out like the day before New Year's of 2016. So do we count it?
Yeah, I mean,
It's the year of, right?
It's the year of.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
it's like, think about like income tax, you know? It's yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever utter the words Beach Bunny together in, what is it?
2015.
2015.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
10
You got
years.
me.
I gotcha. I win. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's awesome. I don't know. This all just started out with like me wanting to do open mics, and then it hasn't been quite 10 years of a band, but it's just cool to see how everything worked out, and can't wait to do it for another. Yeah. I shouldn't say a number, right?
No. Infinity is a number.
Infinity.
Infinity,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a concept. Time is a construct. But,
Yeah, it's definitely weird. But then I guess if I actually think about it and I'm like, okay, well, the pandemic took this much time and that album took this much time, I'm like, I guess it does feel like 10 years.
I think that at least added on another 5.
Yeah, totally.
Feels like it. Going back to the beginning, do you remember hearing your first song on the radio?
Ooh. I don't think I ever, I unfortunately didn't have the experience of personally hearing it, but I remember being sent a video of, I think it was like a family member that sent me like, oh, you're playing on the radio. This is crazy. It was like February, I think, was the song.
And they sent you a video of their radio?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like I did that to you guys before I joined the band.
Yeah, probably
Maybe.
so.
It was like some college station, I remember. I was like, these are
Yeah.
my friends.
They're so cool.
It was super, super surreal. And I think it was the moment where my dad was like, oh, this is real.
You all love to go to shows in your free time. What is the best concert you've ever been in the audience for?
Whoa.
I hate this question, by the way.
I have a recent one, maybe not the best, but very memorable and kind of made me feel a little bit emotional. But there was like maybe 2 years ago, I saw like a hardcore show that was a matinee. It was like upstairs in this ballroom in Logan. And it was probably like, I don't even know, 1 p.m. And there's like 100 kids just like crowd killing and being crazy and doing windmill kicks. And it was beautiful to see. And it was all like, there was a lot of windows, so there was a ton of sunlight going through, and it was just a weird thing to see. It's so early, I guess. But I really liked that show.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One that sticks out to me, I think I was probably like 17, and this was at Lollapalooza, and Cage the Elephant was playing, and it was right when like Melophobia came out, and it had rained so much that the whole grounds were muddy, and everybody was like throwing mud at each other and sliding around and moshing, and it was like my first concert that I guess my parents didn't like bring me to, or I didn't have parental supervision, so that was awesome.
How many did you get?
I had to throw out my shoes.
I think I was 12 or 13. I saw Dynasty Jr. play at Green Music Fest and under the Wicker Park train line. And I remember it vividly because the train went overhead and they were louder than the train.
Wow.
And I was like, I just got like, I was like on fire. Like, this is insanity. How can you be that loud, louder than a train?
Yeah.
I was blown away.
That was crazy.
I'm going to flip it on you now. What's the best show you ever played?
Oh, man.
Maybe do a memorable one. I don't know. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like I suck, but the show's cool.
Yeah.
Or I
Yeah.
rock. and
It's
the
all
show
relative
sucks.
to what you think.
Yeah, like last year we got to play MSG, which was so amazing, but my voice was gone, so I didn't really feel great about my performance.
It was a cool show.
But it was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that is a really great question.
I feel like Kilby Court in Salt Lake City. I remember it's a really small room in Salt Lake,
Oh.
and I feel like playing there. I've always like read about it, and so it was like, I don't know. I thought that was cool. Yeah, it's Salt Lake City, Utah. We played there. I don't know. That like I remember that day very well. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe people actually will like this, and this will be my life. I was like, holy crap.
And now it is.
Yeah.
All of our DIY days are very memorable, I think. Like a lot of basements, a lot of garages, a lot of just random fucking weird lofts and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like,
for sure.
outside. I think those were all pretty great. And once they got like they were always kind of rowdy, but once the cops kept getting called, that's when we kind of had to like hang up our DIY days.
Yeah, I mean, a recent one that you were at was honestly, like, I thought Riot Fest was super awesome.
Oh
Such a
yeah.
great
Yeah,
Yeah.
super fun, and like,
Super great crowd.
I really wasn't expecting that many people to come, so seeing that made me kind of emotional. That was awesome.
That was a great show. So many chicks in the mosh pit. Which is my
Yeah.
favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Totally.
And I love that you champion that. I'm going to get to the music in just 1 minute, but it's so appropriate that you're here because this is really the impetus to kicking off something that I celebrate hugely here on Q101 every March for Women's History Month. We do a focus and a spotlight on all these iconic women that have helped build this radio station for the last 30 years. So every day at noon, throughout the month of March, you can stream us anywhere in the world at q101.com. Join me to celebrate a different woman, and then at the end of the month, we'll do this whole multi-hour-long special, feature clips from all our bands that have been in the lounge and whatnot. But since you're here and we're kicking this off, I would love to hear from you, Lily, also John and Anthony, but as a woman who did help build Q101.
Oh man, thank you.
What's a woman that you think of that when you think of those first days of picking up your first guitar, and then also the women that are inspiring you today?
Whew. Okay, I'm gonna name three. So first, I'd like to shout out my next door neighbor and one of my best friends, Tierney, because I showed her the first song I ever made, and she immediately was like, "You need to upload this." And I was so close to deleting it and just crawling back. And she also helped come up with the name Beach Bunny. I mean, I gave her a lot of options, and she's like, "This one's the best one." Just so supportive and such an awesome person. And then I would also shout out my mom as well, because I was in the early days I was crying a lot, feeling like I couldn't write a song in the way I wanted to, and I'd hear all these awesome bands, and she always reminds me of this, that it was like winter break in college and I was just crying and being like, I can't figure out the chorus, and was just like, come downstairs, let me make you some dinner, take a deep breath, you'll be fine, you'll figure it out. So that was awesome. And yeah, as a musical inspiration, I feel like I've always loved Marina and the Diamonds, now Marina. And in like high school, she was super formative in terms of like stuff she was writing about, the way she was writing about it. And yeah, I feel like she's made a huge impact on lady pop stars.
It's a great list.
Thanks.
Anthony, would you like to jump in?
I think, at personal level, my mother, most likely. When I was a kid, you know, when you're a kid, you don't have any money. And then you're an adult, you don't have any money. But like when you're a kid and you don't have any money, my ma, Barbara Franco is her name. She's still alive. She bought me a bass amplifier that I still use to this day because I was a broke kid trying to play a Battle of the Bands. She was always supportive, always on it. I'm surprised she's not here secretly. She comes to everything. And then musically speaking, as a child, I loved the Cramps, still do. Poison Ivy was like my favorite guitar player. And I just thought she like looked really cool.
Hell yeah.
And like the big Gretsch. And yeah, I'm in love with her, you know, but like don't tell my girlfriend that. But yeah, as a kid, yeah, Poison Ivy, she's cool.
All right.
Yeah, I would definitely say my mom as well. I mean, all the women in my family, I was primarily raised by my mom. Like, I saw my dad in the summers here and there, but my mom was the one who had to deal with me all the time. But she was great, and her music influenced me to want to play music. I mean, my mom would always play, like, Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu in the house, and we would watch like Crush Groove a lot, and Sheila E's in that movie, and I fucking had the biggest crush on Sheila E, and she plays drums and she's so cool, and so like that helped me out. My mom and grandma were also like very like passive singers and always were playing music around the house, and that kind of made me feel comfortable with doing the same, and yeah, it's pretty great.
I love that you are all in agreement of that, because it just reinstills something that I think is so important, how to have art and music in your home and part of your life as you're growing up in your formative years at school and all those things. So shout out to all the moms. Can we dedicate the performance today to the moms?
Oh, yeah.
All right, moms. That's for you. Would you like to get us started with a song?
Sure. We're going to start off with a song called Oxygen.
Beach Bunny!
Thanks for being here, guys.
Get me out of this mess I can't help from constantly hiding all the feelings I'm finding within. Words out on the carpet and everybody's watching me. Wait for the pip, I'll hit my face on a brick wall.
Thanks. Cool. This one's called Vertigo. It's going to be on the new album.
Waiting at the airport, lost and found. Watching machines push suitcases round and round. Got a lot of baggage in my mind. Pick a pretty package, see what's still left inside. I thought when I was older I would be on top. I thought the jealousy would drop. It never stops. I've got a strange obsession with mixing love and loss. But at what cost? Protecting myself from emotional healing. Got a lot of friends inside my brain. Head and heart, past and present, harmony and pain. Everybody's telling me to run. Find a sequence, pull the trigger, self-sabotage for fun. I thought when I was older I would be on top. I thought the jealousy would drop. It never stops. I've got a strange obsession with mixing love and loss. But at what cost? Protecting myself from emotional healing. I thought when I was older I would be on top. I thought the jealousy would drop. But it never stops. I've got a strange obsession with mixing love and loss. But at what cost? Protecting myself from emotional healing. Thanks.
This one just came out. Tunnel Vision. It's also the name of the album. So check it out if you haven't already.
The hole's getting deeper. Something my body was built for this. I feel like a creature trying to learn how to exist. Tunnel vision leads me to the next decision. Maybe I had chose these lessons at different time. I don't trust my own opinions and my intuition's terrible. Telling left from right. I never see the signs. Follow the spiral. Living inside a labyrinth. If I was higher, maybe my perspective would shift. Tunnel vision leads me to the next decision. Maybe I had chose these lessons at different time. I don't trust my own opinions and my intuition's terrible. Telling left from right. I never see the signs. Feels like I am being split, bursting at the seams. How am I gonna make? How am I gonna break any decision? Feels like I am I chose these lessons at different time. I don't trust my own opinions and my intuition's terrible, telling left from right. I never seek the signs. I never see the signs. I never see the signs. Thanks. Yeah, that.
Guys, I'm definitely gonna get a Dunkin' after this. I'm sorry if I seem a little sleepy.
Okay, this one's a crowd favorite. It's called Cloud 9.
I don't wanna seem the way I do, but I'm confident when I'm with you. Lately all I feel is bad and bruised. Tired of tripping on my shoes. But when he loves me, I feel like I'm floating. When he calls me pretty, I feel like somebody. Even when we fade eventually tonight, think you will always be my favorite form of loving. When I start to tumble from the sky, you remind me how to fly. Lately I've been feeling unalive, but you bring me back to life. But when he loves me, I feel like I'm floating. When he calls me pretty, I feel like somebody. Even when we fade eventually tonight, think you will always be my favorite form of loving. But when he loves me, I feel like I'm floating. When he calls me pretty, I feel like somebody. Even when we fade eventually tonight, think you will always be my favorite form of loving. Ooh. Thank you so much. Yay. Woo! Nice shades.
I'm channeling John's drum kit.
Yes.
We were meant to be together. Tunnel Vision, the album will be out April 25th. Tour starts on the 11th with Chicago's own Scarlett D'Amour, Pool Kids, Jay Lakai. I would be remiss if I didn't mention there's not a Chicago date.
Don't worry, okay?
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
That's all I can say.
That's all she can say for now, but maybe we'll see you sometime in the summer somewhere in
Maybe.
Chicago somewhere. I don't know. This is me projecting. I don't know anything. I don't know shit about Dick, so. Thank you so much for coming in today. Making a
Thanks
special
for
trip.
having
Thank you.
us.
Just for coming into the lounge. Oh my God.
Thank you.
We love you so much.
We love you.
Beach Buddy!
Amazing.